Hi guys, I've got Jeremy visiting me at the moment, and he has brought his entire collection
of Dedes.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, sir, to meet 14 Dollfie Dreams.
Yeah, it was a pain in the arse to transport this many dolls. Yeah, so Yoko was the doll that got me into Dollfie Dreams, I guess. If you watch our other video, I cover that there briefly. But I'd sort of been interested in dolls for a little while, from watching Rose and Maiden, and I'd had a nosy around a few sites and stuff, but the ability to buy Yoko from Volks popped up, and I was super into Garen Lagan as well, so I just jumped on it. And that was the start of something that obviously spiraled out of control.
Slightly out of control.
Slightly.
She's wearing this outfit's from Condor, and it's inspired by Saber Lily.
Yeah, I mean, loosely based on, right? It's not that many similarities.
I always like Yoko. I think she's a really nice face mould.
I think she's one of the few faces that suits 24mm eyes as well. Although, they do fit in most other heads, but she really pulls them off. She's just got that nice, properly big-eyed anime look to her. And she's just got a nice, neutral, cheerful smile as well. So she generally looks good a lot of the time.
And she's not fully default body, is she?
She's actually got a cut-down large bust to fit on the Dynamite body. Because I do find having too many Dynamite girls is a little, it's a little big for my tastes to have them all on Dynamite bodies.
Yeah, and the posing's not quite what it is with the standard. So, yeah.
No, but the hips are nice. I don't mind having the big hips. I just don't want them.
Yeah, so you've got a second Yoko.
Yes, who is modelling her full set.
Which stains quite viciously around the crotch area.
Yeah, that faux leather material getting sort of pressed in between her legs a little bit, it does tend to stain quite heavily. But, that's why she just wears that outfit. That's my default Yoko. And then I have my other Yoko who...
in a casual...
She was my first...
casual fashion.
Yeah, and she treks around the world. She's been to Japan and America and Spain. Many places with me.
Yeah, we actually took Yoko to Japan and never took her out the bag.
Yeah, the Volks store we were hoping to get photos of her in had closed down, so we just sort of bailed out. Didn't seem worth taking her multiple stops on the subway system.
Yeah, basically.
It's fine. She got some air miles. So my next DD after Yoko was Masaru from Taitama, which is another anime I was in. Yeah, it was that one specifically. Again, another DD I have a doublet of. I did actually have 3 Masaru heads, but I sold one on to my good friend Innocent Sake from the DD forums.
You can check out her channel, we'll include a link to that.
Yeah, again, Masaru, she came up, she was for lottery Masaru rather than a web order like Yoko. And I just I love this character, and I thought the representation of the doll was pretty good. So I thought, just enter the lottery and see how it goes. Fortunately, I won the opportunity. I'm pretty lucky in that every lottery I've entered, I've won. I've never not been able to get hold of a DD. I'm not sure when I actually got Ryomu. I know I got one off the Dollfie Dreams marketplace. I think I might have got the other full set off Yahoo Japan at some point. But she's just got a really beautiful and very unique head sculpt because she's got the winking face. So she only has one eye, and I think it's just a really attractive head. It's very unique. Yeah, and after I got the first one, I absolutely fell in love with it. And then when another head came up for sale on the marketplace, I was just sure, I'll jump on that.
If you photograph her from the angle I'm looking at her, it looks like a dreaming face, which is quite cute.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see them do a DD dreaming face, but I don't really imagine they ever will. Modelling a Shimakaze inspired cosplay.
Yeah, this is from Taobao, this outfit. We're not sure how much it stains, so we're going to be ripping that off the doll as soon as possible, I think.
Yeah, when filming's finished, we'll take all that dark fabric off her.
Just for photos, I think that outfit is really...
The other one is in Melty's default outfit, and on her body as well, the single piece torso. Although you can now buy those bodies from Volks, so it makes it slightly less special, but it's nice because those bodies are really good looking. They're much better for like bikini style things, so it's good that they've made them available to everyone. And she's also got one of the wigs we picked up from Volks in Japan, the like Hime cut, I think.
That was the Ramune colour.
Yeah, Ramune blue. Which it wasn't my plan for it to go on her, but I thought it's just a nice looking wig. It suits a lot of girls. Saber Lily is amazing. Who doesn't love Saber? And who doesn't love armour? Like, I have a really big thing for like fantasy style armour. Even wearing it with outfits that it doesn't necessarily suit.
And that armour's beautifully done. It's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't really fancy putting her in the full like default outfit set for this because she wasn't dressed up in that before. So we just slung on a dress and some plate mail, as you do when you're popping out to the shops or something.
Just your skimpy cheongsam and your plate mail is...
Yeah, it's everyday life.
Outfit.
It's very like Terror Online or something like that. Fantasy games, skimpy girl outfits. It's probably not skimpy enough. Saber Lily is obviously a very popular and sought after girl, and I'm very lucky to have her. Her default wig was really fragile. Lots of people had problems with like the ponytail coming off the back of it because it's sort of just glued on. So it's not like pulled into a ponytail. It's like
the ponytail's glued onto the wig.
So there's like a wig and then a ponytail like literally glued onto the back of it. And one of my friends' wigs unfortunately broke. Although I believe Volks did send out replacements to people. But you know, when I heard about this, the first thing I did was order a wig in advance that I thought would suit her, and then I think I might have taken photos in the default wig once and then put it back in the box and kept it safe. Because I don't know, I mean, it's not like I ever plan on selling her on, but it appeals to me having all the default parts undamaged and like kept. Just that's the sort of collector I am. How about the other Saber next? This isn't actually a twin because this is Saber Nero or Saber Extra, depending on what you want to call her. She was a web order, so there's no lottery for her. It's just everyone can order her.
So her plate mail, it's different, yeah.
Yeah, she's got like golden plate mail. She has much less armor. I don't know if you're familiar with like the look of Saber Extra. She's got like a big red dress with a see-through front panel, so you can see her pants. You know, obviously appealing to some. I do really like the default, and I think Volks did an incredible job. Like another thing I really like with Dedes is like scale weapons. So Saber Lily obviously comes with Caliburn. I didn't buy Excalibur because I don't like the massive Avalon sheath particularly. It's never been to my style. But her default sword is beautiful as well. And Saber Extra comes with a large, not almost DD height, like greatsword type thing, which is very carefully reproduced by the like Volks production team, whatever, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I bought a DD Asuna. I was really excited to get hold of her because like armor and weapons more than anything else. I'm not a big fan of Sword Art Online, but Asuna did not fit the bill in the end. I decided to part with her. Tragic. I think if you can't sell anyone, then, like I've sold other DDs in the past. I did have a Neris as well from Shining Heart, and you know she was one of those girls that arrived to sort of dressed her all up and stuff. She didn't suit the, she didn't match up very well with the stock photos that they'd done, and I just never really gelled with her. So I moved her on. I'm not the world's biggest hoarder. I am vaguely capable of parting with things.
Yeah, it's just you have a lot of dolls that you do like that much.
Yeah, I often think about downsizing my collection a little more. I'd sort of like to get it to 10 or something, but I can't even think of one of these that I'd want to sell, so selling 4 seems pretty off. Ayari is a character from Queen's Blade, which has been made into an anime and there's countless figures, but it was originally like a battle book thing, like a overly complicated version of rock, paper, scissors, that was just an excuse to print nice art books, really. And I got into them as art books initially, but I have played the game. It's quite good fun if you can find translations for them. But Ayari just really appeals to me because I'm a big fan of maids and a big fan of scythes, and Ayari dresses a maid and carries a scythe, so, you know, right on my street. So she's always been a firm favourite, and she's got quite a unique face as well, because she's got this sort of like pouty lips that is, I'm pretty sure, still unique only to her in terms of Dedes.
Yeah.
Ayari was another doll that I did consider. Like, one of my friends was selling their Ayari head, and I did get in contact with them about buying it, but someone else had also got in contact with them, and I said, like, at the end of the day, it does feel a little greedy. I'd have liked it, but, you know, it feels nice to let someone else in the community get one of their, like, grail dolls rather than me hoarding them all. Next along is Sakuya Iozoi, like, from Toho, is the head. She's pretty much exclusively wearing Cosmos's armor, or, like, default set. It's not the complete set, which I did do a split with someone to get the complete set of armor, because, as I previously mentioned, I do love armor. But I didn't really fall in love with the Cosmos head sculpt. It was a bit realistic, though I don't know, the artistic style wasn't that similar to the Dedes that I like. So I wasn't convinced I wanted to buy the whole doll. But I'm glad to have got the armor set. It's, you know, it's really well produced. Really intricate, detailed stuff.
Yeah, it's really been nicely done.
Yeah. Very good job, Volks. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Wood Volks.
So let's talk about this doll next, which I believe is the only semi-white skin doll in the group, and also the only one without a Volks face up. Is that right?
That is quite correct. Yes. It was a like custom doll designed to look like Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony. Very hard to reproduce a pony's features on a person's face, I think. But she was on eBay. Some of my friends notified me, knowing that I am a big My Little Pony and Rainbow Dash fan, and I put in a bid and won. She went pretty cheap. She's got quite nice. I think they've done a reasonable job, like, capturing the, like, stylistic. I don't know. It's very hard to describe, but they've done a good job in capturing her essence. Maybe the, like, rainbow wig certainly goes a long way to help that. You can't really see it that well in this shot, but it's very colourful.
It's rainbow, basically.
Yeah, that's what it says on the tin.
And this Volks kimono goes really well with her wig.
Yeah, it's very bright and colourful outfit. It's nice. It's a kimono, I think I picked that up in one of the in-store events in the LA store when it was still open and when I was staying in the States. It's really nice, really good to actually go to a Volks store. It's a pity the store has closed there now, but, you know, such is life. We've been to Volks stores in Japan as well now, which is super good, cool, fun at times.
Cool, great, fun, amazing.
Bad AF. Ruby again came from the Volks USA store. I accrued quite a large shopping bill. I can't remember if it was actually my first or second visit to the store. I picked up a body, a head, a couple of wigs, a few outfits and stuff. You know, quite a lot. You can imagine. Do a mental tally. You'll come out somewhere close, I imagine. I want to actually say. But yeah, this is like the only other non-limited head I have. But you know, the face up that Volks have done on that face is really cool. I've got the magical Ruby outfit to go with her. It's just nice.
Yeah, she's very sweet.
You know, she suits that wig and like casual style well, a lot better than I think a lot of my limiteds do. Or maybe it's just with the limited dolls, I feel like I associate them with their character too strongly to dress them other ways, although a lot of them aren't in their defaults at the moment. But it's nice to have a doll that doesn't have a preset character to it.
Yeah. And we've got a couple of dolls in the back row to talk about. Yeah,
so let's start with Kanu, as she's closest to me and is quite unique. So she is in the Volks, I think they officially call it a sunlight skin.
Yeah, sunlight.
It's basically tanned, and she's the only tan DD, which is why I'm always paranoid about her getting stained, because replacement parts are impossible, and I don't fancy attempting to remove any stains from her. But it is a beautiful skin tone. It's a real pity they don't stock it as standard, or they haven't done another girl with that skin tone since then. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't seen a Kanu up close and personal, find one. It's worth seeing. She's gorgeous. If you ever happen to be in the UK and want to do a DD meet, let me know. I can bring her. I'm always happy to if I'm requested. Otherwise, I'm lazy and we'll take Yoko.
Yoko tends to be the standard.
She lives in my carrier, so she always comes out on trips. Carney did have a stint on holiday in Canada as well. I lent her to my dear friend Patty, or Miss Arcangeli, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'd hope so at this point in my life. She went on a little brief trip to Canada, had some photos out there, which is nice. It's Tamaki Kosaka from Two Heart. More or less speaks for herself. She's got a really unique face up. She's got these really thick eyebrows, and she's just gorgeous, lovely. I love redheads, and just everything about her is great. Yeah, she's inspired, I'm sure, literally millions of figure incarnations of herself. A true staple of the anime and figure world.
Tamaki was your only doll that was a gift, if I'm right?
Yes.
From a good friend, which is lovely.
Yes, obviously such an incredible, beautiful doll was an amazing gift to receive, and such she holds a very dear place in my heart.
So now that we've looked at all of Jez's collection, if there's any more dolls that you want to see in more detail, see more of them, if you write in the comments with your requests, it's unlikely that we're going to be able to get all of these dolls together again like this. So just let us know who you want to see, really.
Yeah.
Any sort of more of armour or default parts or anything like that.
Yeah, if you want to see full sets, if you want to hear more about how I got an individual doll, if you just want to hear more about how the Volks lottery process works, if you're new to that sort of thing, we can talk about that. Just let us know who you want to see in the videos and what you want us to talk about. Always happy to pander to the fans.
Thanks very, very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more Dollfie Dream videos, and drop us a comment.
Cheers, guys.
Bye bye.